I brew the mash in the mountain shade, counting the dirty silver I made. I cut the batch with the wood and the lie. Didn't care much if the sinners would die. They drank it down in the county square. Now there's a dozen blind men stumbling there. I hear the copper deep in the swampy pine, but tonight the fire is lit and it ain't mine. Oh, the copper is boiling, the pressure is high, the steam is burning the white of my eye. I hear the venomous hiss in the dead of the night. The smoke is stealing my unforgiving sight. I hold up my hands, but the fingers are gone. The midnight is blacker than a graveyard dawn. The copper coil rattles, the gauges are cracking. I'm blind in the dark and the shadows are attacking. Oh, the copper is boiling, the pressure is high. I can't see the floor and I can't see the sky. I hear the venomous hiss in the dead of the night. The devil is drawing the curtain up black, black. Clay. The daylight is gone, it's been taken away. I hear them all laughing inside of the still. I'm drinking the poison I sold on the hill. I try to crawl out, but I'm lost in the room. Lord Almighty, the copper is building my... Yeah, the holler is quiet, the fire is dead. The darkness is permanently locked in my head. Ain't nobody gonna find me in this poisoned abyss. Just a blind moonshiner dying to the sound of the hiss. I stirred the powder deep in the pitcher of tea. Underneath the shade of the weeping willow tree, sent my husband and my boys to a deep and quiet sleep. Planted 'em in the garden where the Spanish mosses weep. Weep. counting all the acres that I didn't have to share. I try to lift my legs, but my knees have turned to stone. The chair is pushing backwards on its very own. Oh, the rocker goes back and the runner tips down. The richest old widow in this miserable town. Hear the oak wood groaning on the dusty porch floor. I'm tasting the arsenic I poured the night before. I feel a cold hand pressing heavy on my spine. 3 pairs of boots step over the porch line. The rocker keeps moving, inching to the ledge. I'm staring at the water at the swampy edge. Oh, the rocker goes back and the runner tips down. My tongue is paralyzed and my lungs are starting to drown. Hear the oak wood groaning on the dusty porch floor. They're pushing me back to the dark below. Sleep. I can't move my fingers, my body is lead. I'm trapped in the cradle designed for the dead. I try to grab the armrest, but my hands slip away. Lord Almighty, the chair is tipping over the porch is empty, the pitcher is dry. Ain't nobody looking at the southern sky. I'm sinking in the mud with the family I made. Just a greedy old widow resting in the shade. The tea.
The ferry across the Blackwood bend where the water is deep and the shadows ascend. When the carriage rolled on with a chest full of gold, I severed the guide rope and let the water turn cold. Tonight the fog is thicker than a cotton field blind. Left the safety of the muddy old shoreline behind. I pull on a hemp to get to the other side, but the river is swelling and stretching the tide. Oh, the pulley is squealing, the current is black. There ain't no shore forward, there ain't no shore back. Hear the wet hemp dripping on the ferryman's deck. The devil is pulling the slack from my bones. I grab for the rope, but it's losing the fray. It's slipping and sliding and rotting away. I look at my hands in the light of the moon. It ain't made of hemp, it's spun from a watery tomb. Oh, the pulley is squealing, the current is black. The rope is afraid of the dead coming back. Hear the wet air dripping on the ferryman's deck. They're dragging the anchor right out of the deep. in a cold and a muddy death twist. The other side's heavy, they're pulling me down. I'm tipping the ferry, I'm starting to drown. I try to cut the braid, but my knife is rusted shut. Lord Almighty, the river is spilling the ferry is broken, the fog is rolled through. I'm sinking in the mud with the traveling crew. Ain't nobody gonna wait on the shoreline ahead, just a greedy old ferryman dragged by the dead. Toll has been paid. I'm tangled forever inside of the braid. Don't pull the rope, boy. It pulls back. The iron and I shaped the band to silence the truth in a wicked land. I locked the cold bridle on the widow's face, watched the fire consume her in the market place. I'm counting the silver in the dead of night, but the forges are roaring with a brimstone light. The hammer is swinging without a man's hand, and the phantom is heating up the widow's brand. The anvil is ringing, the furnace is red, the steel is remembering the words of the dead. Hear the bellows are popping out the devil's own heat. The iron is melting, my unforgiven. My unforgiven. I reach for my face, but the metal ain't there yet. I feel the hot cage burning off all my hair. The spikes are digging right into my jaw. It's the heaviest iron that a man ever saw. Oh, the anvil is ringing, the furnace is red, the smoke is filling up the inside of my head. Hear the bellows are pumping out the devil's own heat. My mouth is bolted shut, I'm burning
Yeah, the forge is quiet, the fire is gray. The words of the wicked have been burned away. Ain't nobody
spun the cotton and I dyed it red to hide the secrets of the newly dead. Pushed my sister in the cellar deep below, planted the seeds that the devil would sow. I sit at the loom just to cover the sound, but the wood is weeping from the cold, dark ground. The midnight is heavy and the lantern is dim. I'm weaving a tapestry, wicked and grim, but the shuttle is flying without my own hand, pulling up threads from the dirt and the sand. It ain't made of cotton, it's golden and long, singing the notes of a dead woman's. Weaving my soul in the middle of the night. Hear the oak wood groaning on the heavy machine. The threads are pulling my conscience so. Clean, clean, clean. The shears just to sever the thread, but the golden hair wraps round my fingers instead. It's tying my wrists, it's locking my knees, stringing me up like the leaves in the trees. Oh, the shadow goes left and the beat slams right. The golden hair tightens, it's blinding my sight. Hear the oak wood groaning on the heavy machine. It's sewing my lips and it's splitting the seam. My spine is bending, I'm pulled to the frame. The tapestry's weaving the shape of my name. I'm a puppet of bone on a murderous string. The dead girl is pulling, the dead girl is king. I try to scream out, but the thread's in my throat. Lord Almighty, I'm sinking now. Yeah, the cellar is quiet, the fabric is done, woven in the dark away from the sun. Ain't nobody gonna find me in this parlor room, just a jealous old sister trapped in the loom. The colors are bled. I'm stitched to the frame by a golden thread. Don't touch the fabric, child. It's me. Son took his silver, took his only gun. Told the sheriff it was snake bite luck, but my conscience got stuck in the desert muck. 10 years passed, I'm a wealthy man with a mansion built on stolen land, but the finest whiskey in my crystal glass tastes like blowing sand. Hear that rattling down the canyon line? Ain't a rattlesnake, ain't a copper mine. It's the click-clack sound of a hollow rib cage coming to collect my wicked wage. Oh, the bone rider's coming on a phantom roan, playing a death march on a collarbone. Ain't no mercy in his hollow eyes, just the judging stare of the western skies. He ain't here to shoot, he ain't here to bleed. He's just bringing the harvest from my rotten seed. Barricaded the door with a heavy beam, trying to wake from this fever dream. He didn't break the glass, he didn't force the door, he just rose right up from the wooden floor, tipped his ragged hat, gave a toothy grin. I closed my eyes for the killing to finally rust. He stood by my bed, just ribs and dust, wearing a sheriff badge covered in rust. Handed me a canteen, said drink it deep, it's the only promise that a dead man keeps. I took a swallow, expecting the sweet, but my throat filled up with the canyon heat. It was ash, it was glass, it was graveyard dirt, the devil's own cure for a lifetime of hurt. Oh, the bone rider's coming on a phantom roan, playing a death march on a collarbone. Ain't no mercy in his hollow eyes, just the judging stare of the western skies. He ain't here to shoot, he ain't here to bleed, he just brought the harvest from my rotten seed. I'm drinking the sand, but I'm still so thirsty. He left me the canteen. He left me the canteen. They say hard work cleanses the soul. Down at Blackwater, I'm the one who sells the soap.
and a hat of white, while the chain gang breaks the rock till night. The gospel man fell down at noon beneath the glaring, unforgiving moon. He looked at my golden pocket watch and said, "You'll count the seconds when you're dead." I laughed and kicked him in the gravel and dirt. I reckoned he was dying and just showing his hurt. But I took that watch back to my velvet bed, and the ticking wasn't ticking in my head. Clang, stop. Welcome to the Blackwater line. Clang, stop. Where the devil makes you walk a straight spine. You owe. There's a fire in the mountain and it's burning below. The ghosts are marching in a single file, and the warden's gonna walk that final mile. I locked the heavy doors of my mansion grand, poured a glass of bourbon to calm my hand. I listened for the crickets in the southern land, expecting the ticking to be quiet and grand, but the sound in my pocket wasn't keeping. Sledgehammers. My skin is turning cold, my blood is turning gray, my legs are made of iron and I cannot run away. I'm shrinking in the dark, I'm melting in the mold. The gospel man was right, my soul has been sold. I try to beg for mercy, but my mouth is made of brass. I'm looking down at the prison yard from behind the looking glass. In a single file, and the warden. I bluffed my way out of a hangman's noose down in New Orleans. But I reckon this river plays with a different deck. Mississippi mud, folks down in the hollow wanted payment in blood. I bought a one-way ticket on the Iron Hull Queen, the darkest damn steamboat that I've ever seen. Walked to the parlor, sat down at the field, with a blind dealer dealing the hand that was dealt. He pushed in his chips, didn't ask for my gold, said we're playing for breath, son. Do you call or fold? I smiled real wide and I pulled from my sleeve the crookedest ace that a fool could believe. I laid down the cards, thought I bought my way out, but the dealer just smiled and started to shout, "Welcome to the graveyard, floating on the tide. Ain't no place on the river for a sinner to hide. The furnace is burning a terrible coal, and the paddle wheel turns on the way to your soul. Roll the dice, draw a card, try to cheat the divine, but the house always wins at the end of the line." I looked at my hand, 4 fours in a row, a graveyard hand from the devil below. I reached for my pistol to settle the score, but my boots were rooted right into the floor. The cards in my hand turned to mahogany wood, carved with the date where I formerly stood. I tried to scream out 'cause I figured I should, but my throat filled up with
river mud.
My skin is turning iron, my ribs are turning brass. I'm locked in the boiler behind a pane of glass. The fire is roaring, I'm burning alive. Ain't nobody leaving this riverboat drive. I'm blowing the whistle, I'm feeding the flame. I gambled my spirit and I lost the damn game. Welcome to the graveyard, floating on the tide. Ain't no place on the river for a sinner to hide. The furnace is burning a terrible cold, and the paddle wheel turns on the way to your soul. Roll the dice, draw a card, try to cheat the divine, but the house always wins at the end of the line.
I'm out of chips. I'm out of chips. They told me the 4 digits would unlock the earth. 7, 2, 4, 4, the golden engine. I just didn't read the fine print on the ticket.
The phantom train to harvest the silver and swallow the rain. Found her rusting in a hidden cave, looked like a monster rising from the grave. Engine 7244 shining like a jewel. I gripped the throttle and I became the fool. The smokestack spit out a black tar cloud. The iron wheel screeched out ungodly loud. I saw the gold piling up in the back, but I couldn't find the brake on this cursed track. All aboard the train to the endless night. All aboard where the gold don't catch the light. Oh, 7244 is tearing up the ground, running in a circle, going round and round. You bought the ticket with a greedy man's lust. Now the only thing you're hauling is a wagon full of dust. I ran to the boiler, sweating in the heat. My fancy leather shoes were burning on my feet. I reached into the tender for a heavy piece of wood to feed the roaring belly like a wealthy baron should. I looked inside the furnace expecting burning pine, but the memories I saw in the flames were my pockets are heavy, but my chest is turning hollow. This iron beast is leading where no living man can follow. I'm shoveling my childhood, I'm shoveling my name. I traded my humanity to feed the devil's flame. 7244, it's burned into my brain. I ain't the wealthy driver, I'm the fuel inside the train. looking for love, looking for power. I just give them exactly what they deserve in a bottle.
Of deals are made, I set my copper kettle on the boil,
mixing snake scales with the graveyard soil.
I ground the bitter lemons into dust to feed a wealthy sinner's earthly lust. I bottled up the darkness in a vial
and sold it with a crooked, toothy smile.
Just one drop upon your collarbone will make the devil leave you well alone. But the scent don't wash away in the summer rain. It sinks right down into your wicked vein. Welcome to the apothecary's hell, where you pay your soul to buy the smell. The hellhounds are tracking across the floor, and the shadows are scratching at your door. You wanted to be worshipped like a king.
Now you're choking on the devil's sting. Midnight struck, a storm began to brew. Lightning hit the shelf and split the timber through. The glass came crashing down upon my boots, the golden liquid soaking my own roots. I breathed it in the bitter lemon haze, expecting to be lost in lover's praise. I waited for the angels to appear, but the whisper in the dark was just my fear.
The hounds are catching the scent, the willow branches are bent. I'm sweating the hex right out of my pores. I'm trapped on my own bloody shores. The ghosts of the bayou got my trail, and the wind is starting to wail. I can't wash it off, I can't scrape it away. I'm the harvest and the hounds are here to play.
Some wood holds the rain, some wood holds the rot, and some timber down in the holler just holds the weight.
Old blind Silas took us all to the hanging tree, down yonder by the mud where the souls ain't free. He carved a rocking chair, smooth and polished black, wrought iron coffin nails hammered deep into the back. He toted it up the ridge to the crooked judge's door, set it down heavy on the parlor's hardwood floor. Said, rest your weary bones, Judge, you've done the county proud. But the wind through the floorboard started whispering too loud. Yeah, you swing the gavel, you swing the rope, you judge's head. You can lock the doors, you can hide the key, but you can't outrun the roots of the hanging tree. The judge ain't slept a wink in 7 long nights, sitting in the dark with his parlor lights. He poured the kerosene, struck a match to spark the wood, praying it would burn like a cursed timber should. He waited for the orange, he waited for the red, but the wood just drank the oil up and turned to lead. He looked at the rocker, expecting it to ignite, but the chair began to rock without a drop of breath. The floorboards are splitting, the roots are breaking through, wrapping round his ankles, wrapping round his shoe. The chair is growing branches, the wood is coming live. He's sinking in the timber like a bee inside a hive. Ain't no jury coming, ain't no bailiff's call, just the tightening of the bark against the parlor wall. Listen to the rocker go creak and groan, carved from the marrow of a sinner's bone. It rocks in the parlor when the moon is dead, putting all the ghosts in the judge's head. You can lock the doors, you can hide the key, but you can't outrun the roots of the hanging tree.